It's been a glorious day today here in the UK. Wall-to-wall sunshine. It really feels like spring paid us a visit. Unfortunately, I didn't get to enjoy most of it because I was at work. However, it has spurred me on to do a bit of planting now that I'm home. The sun is starting to set, it's getting low in the sky now, so I figured I'd do this indoors rather than outdoors, and the wind is just starting to pick up, so you'll probably hear me better in the kitchen. Anyhow, let me show you what I want to do. Right, I fancy planting up some pots of colour for my back garden. I'm going to start with this cornflower blue one, 27 centimetres is the diameter, and I'm going to fill it with the following flowers. 2 lovely pots of red primroses, these cracking narcissi tete-a-tetes, a little bit of ivy, and finally 3 cells from this 6-pack of violas. I need to make some drainage holes. You'll notice there are these 3 indentations in the plastic tub, so with the trusty old screwdriver it's just a case of pushing and twisting. There's one. 2 and 3. Okay, here comes the fun bit. I filled the container with multi-purpose compost up to this line here. I'm going to plant the tete-a-tetes first, so give them a squeeze, get them out, nestle them at the back of the container. That's going to be, like I said, the back of the pot. Up next, some of these lovely red primroses. Give them a squeeze, get them out, and nestle them gently to one side of a daffs. Can you see that? I may have to lift the camera a little bit more. Second pot primroses. To the other side of the daffs. Next up, the violas. I'm going to have to do this off camera, but all that I've done is squeezed out one of those cells. I'll squeeze out another. The root structure on those. Nestle those in the gap there. And finally, one more. Lovely root structure. Tuck it into the side there. Last of all comes the ivy. I'm just going to pop it in that gap. I'm going to get some compost now and fill in the gaps around the edge of the pot. Gaps like here and here, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Well now, what do you think of that? That's not too shabby, is it? I'll give it a little twirl. Like I said, this is going to be its backside. And that there, like I said, is definitely going to brighten up a section of my back garden. So I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, up next is something for the lazy gardener, and that's definitely me. I bought myself this ready to plant planter. As you can see from the picture, you just plant the entire cardboard tub into a planter, put some soil on top, compost on top, water in, and away you go. Like I said, I've never tried this sort of thing before. Who knows whether it will work or not. those are the flowers. These pink jobbies and white jobbies. I could try and pronounce the names. Was it Zephyrantes robusta and Ornithogallum saunders. 3 white ones and 16 pink ones. That's all I need to know. Anyhow, let's open it up and have a look inside. There you go. Oh, maybe I should read the instructions on the back of it. Well, it says, as it shows on the picture, if you're going to plant it in the ground, dig a bit of a hole, plant it in the hole, cover it up, water it. That's what I'm going to do, but in a tub. Let's have a look at these. So these ones here, I'm guessing are those white flowers, and all the little ones are the pink ones. I'm going to have to turn some of the bulbs the right way around, it seems. Just to make sure they grow up. That is already a bit of a downfall failure of this little idea. Anyhow, there's a couple there that I can't turn over. I'll have to get a pen or something just to pop them out and then pop them back in. Alright, that's all of them turned up the right way around. That is something that you will have to look out for if you do decide to get one of these ready to plant jobbies. All I have to do now is bring over the pot that I'm going to use to plant it. Right, I haven't measured, but I think this is going to be okay. There we go. I guess that's it. I'll just cover this up with compost, water it in, and away we go. And that's it. It's done. I'll just put that outside now, give it a water, and see what happens in the next couple of weeks. And last but not least, I'm going to plant out my jumbo begonia corms. There we go. Let me just give you a bit of a close-up on that one. You can see that there's a bit of a dent in it, a dip. That faces up. Nestle it into the compost. And this year I'm going to cover them. I didn't last year. I got mixed results. I did get 2 come up, the third one didn't. My dad buries his under about 1 inch of compost and he got far better results than me. And that's it for the begonia corms. They are planted up. I will keep this tub indoors just because begonia corms are not particularly frost hardy and I don't trust our weather at the moment over here in the UK. So like I said, this will probably stay indoors for about a month. I'll keep it well watered, and then when all threat of frosts has gone, it will go out into the back garden. Now then, for the eagle-eyed few of you that may be wondering, what's he going to do with the remaining 3 cells of violas that he didn't plant up? I'll show you in the next video. I'm going to be planting them into something rather interesting. Well, I think it's rather interesting. Anyhow, if you made it this far in the video, then well done. Thank you. Right, that's it. I hope you do join me on the next one. I just figured on a spring day like this, I'd get some pots of colour planted up into my back garden. Alright, that's enough waffle. Thank you for joining me. If you have, remember to hit that like button, share, subscribe, but most importantly of all, please do comment down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.